Susie.
Well, I am the lucky inheritor of such a legacy program. And I'm really grateful to you, Rick, and to Hammond, and to all the environmental education staff who came before me, who not only have mentored me, but also have left me so many documents and such a great structure so that I can follow one of the Monday group rules and recycle great ideas. We've been able to rebuild environmental education because we had that framework to lean back on. And I'm really grateful that my environmental education staff is here today, Elizabeth Rose and John Bailey and Tate Williams, and we've been really, really fortunate to be able to rebuild the program with the support of Lee County Solid Waste and Dean Darling National Wildlife Refuge, so that we could put some pieces back in place for the students to get out and to become familiar with their environment. Tonight, we were really grateful to have East Lee County High School's culinary program prepare the food and bring it for us. Chef Phillips and Ellen and Jasmine are continuing the programs that we have that are project-based learning, that are allowing students to be equipped to use their skills to benefit the community and then be prepared for employment immediately after high school. So that's an amazing thing. So Bill has changed a lot of lives, and that's why we're here, including mine. I had the opportunity to have a full ride PhD scholarship to Duke for marine biology, and then my senior year in 1987, I took an environmental education class at Miami University in Ohio, of all things. And I still have my book, because in this book, there was a whole chapter about the Monday group, from awareness to action. And I was inspired, and I thought, wow, you know, I'm great at this science stuff, and I can do research all day long, but I can also communicate with science because I understand it. Maybe I need to rethink this whole trajectory of my life. Well, lo and behold, I went ahead and got my master's in science education, a teaching certificate, not knowing that I'd moved to Florida. I had been coming to Fort Myers since I was 4 years old. And I was really excited the day my husband said, well, I think I'm gonna get out of the Air Force and we're gonna go to Fort Myers. And the first stop I made was to the Nature Center to apply to have a job in environmental education. And I met Bill Hammond, who I admired from afar. I met Rick Tully, and they said, boy, you're still pretty green. You should teach a little bit first. And that was great advice. And I was really fortunate to work at Franklin Park Magnet School in the early 90s and meet some other legends of local environmental education. Brian Murphy, Neil Wilkinson, Deb and Keith Hansen, so many others. I mean, involved at that time, and I was able to learn how to conduct citizen science and involve students. And that's still one of my passions today. Later on, I had the opportunity to stay home with my kids, and I came back and worked for environmental education part-time, and that was from 2006 to 2008. And when 2008 happened, I needed to go back in the classroom, and I thought, wow, I probably should have gone back in the classroom right away. But if I hadn't had the chance to work for environmental education in a part-time capacity, I wouldn't have known about all these programs and had experience in conducting all of the different field trips and been able to put it back together. I came to my position in 2017. I'm really, really grateful. Dr. Carlin is here. Thank you so much for your support. We have been so blessed. Amber's here, and I'm just so grateful for all these folks who believed in us and believe that this program has impacts beyond the classroom. And you're all here to tell me the stories. I've heard about so many of the Monday group. I've heard so many stories. We continue to be inspired when we take students out to the slough, and every trip we tell them about the students of the Monday group and how we're here today because of all of you. We go to Manatee Park. We're about to go to Manatee Park next week. We tell the students it's thanks to the Monday group that we still have that park. When we go out to Estero Bay, we tell the students that we still have what we have out there because they saved the day. So there are so many stories, and I can't wait to hear more. I know in Rick's metaphor, it was about the trees, and I'm really grateful to Bill Hammond for planting the seeds of this program. And Bill told me also about the wood wide web, the mycorrhiza that go throughout the forest, and the mature trees nurture the young ones, and they communicate back and forth throughout the forest. And so that's what environmental education has meant to me, because there's still communication from all these folks who have gone before. There's still records for me to read and learn from. So today, I'm excited to learn more. So I can't wait to hear from all the folks in the Monday group itself.